Hello to all you Librans. Hello and welcome to your monthly horoscope for June, already June 2013, for in general for Librans. What is going on? It's a very dynamic month. There's a lot happening. When a lot of aspects are formed, there's a lot happening. And you are a cardinal sign, you Librans, so it's again very interesting for the cardinal signs, and you are one of them. It's again the Pluto Uranus square, of course, so I have been talking about that for quite a while because it's the most significant aspect in the heavens for at the moment, but it's very prominent now in June because two other planets, Venus and Mercury, so it's the faster planets that are bumping into Pluto and Uranus. And even more important, Venus is your ruler. So this is very important for the Librans. Very important month for Libra sign. Now, what is going on? First of all, Pluto-Uranus, in a nutshell, it's about liberating oneself. It's about liberating from the chains that we all have, in some order or in some area, to some extent. And it's about becoming more true to oneself. If you're already very true to yourself, bravo. But this is an opportunity to get even more true to yourself. And because it's a square, it's with ups and downs. It's with 2 steps forwards and 1 step back, and then again and then back. So it's with a bit of a struggle every now and then. Now, these the peak is around the 4th of June until the 13th to 14th of June. That this square is activated. This energy that I talked about is activated by your ruler, by Venus, and also by Mercury. So it's about, for a lot of people, it will have to do with you. It will have to do with love. It will have to do with communication, with value system, with thinking processes, with work. Especially if you have Libra as a rising sign, it has to do a lot with work. Now, what does Venus and Mercury do? So they are going to oppose Pluto. They are going to square up to Uranus. What does all this Latin means? Well, for some of you it may be Latin. For others it won't. It isn't. Well, it means that you will transform especially during those days. There will be you getting 2 steps forward, maybe 1 step back, but definitely getting 2 steps forward with this liberation that all Librans are feeling at the moment. And it will probably have to do for most Librans with work, because this Venus and Mercury is happening in your 10th house. It's for the most people, it's their work. So if you haven't got a job, it's a good opportunity to put a lot of energy. And with Venus in the 10th, it's ideal for applying for a job, because Venus is the planet of diplomacy, and so you are presenting yourself in a very Venusian way. So that is good. That will make your chances bigger to get a new job. If you already have a job, it could mean that maybe there's a little bit of romance going on at the work floor, or maybe there is a shift in work going on. So maybe you're going to transform through your work, not through relationship, but through work, because you change of jobs, that changes you on a very deep level. It could also mean that you meet someone at work. So let's say that you're single, and let's say that you have been single for a long time and you're open for a new relationship. This is the period that you could meet someone, and probably at work, and that makes you a little bit crazy, because Venus in an aspect, so which is your ruler, in an aspect with Pluto and Uranus, makes one very passionate and It's an exciting and passionate aspect, but when you overdo it, it's obsession. So just beware that you're not overdoing. But the thing is, with the square, you probably will, just a tiny little bit. But it's only temporary, so between this period. But a relationship can start, and when a relationship starts at that particular time when a Pluto-Uranus square is activated, it's whether that relationship is lasting for a day or 10 years, it will have those ingredients of liberty in a relationship, and so passion in a relationship, but also freedom in a relationship, which is a good combination. So very exciting. If you're already in a relationship and it's going very, 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 very bad in that relationship, then you could meet someone else, and that gives you a bit of a push to end the relationship that you're in, that you have been intending to end for a long time. And if you are in a good relationship, it can mean that you are that something changes, because there are changes at work. So you bring that with you at home, and so that changes, that gives fresh air in the relationship as well. Whatever it is very exciting and very intense. Again, this Pluto-Uranus is an intense thing, and is very exciting as well. So, and because your rule of Venus is involved, it's really really interesting for you Librans. Now, what else? The other thing that is important, I think, is the change of sign of Jupiter. And Jupiter goes into Cancer at the end of the moon, the end of the month, the 25th, I think, and it goes into Cancer. So that is your 10th house of work. So whatever it is that happens there in that area, it's going to have a happy end, I think, and I hope for you, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it can expand very well in the Cancer sign, in the emotional, secure sign of Cancer, which is also very nurturing. So, you Librans, I wish you so much luck during that month. If you want a personal consultation, just click on the link below. Wish you all the best, and I see you next month. Bye bye.